What is up, y'all? Welcome to a brand new episode of EJRC Outdoors. Today we're gonna go do some camping and solo hiking at Capitol Lake off the Capitol Creek Trail. First thing though, I stopped here at Bristlecone Sports, which is in Basalt, Colorado, and I need to pick up a bear canister because you have to have your food in these special canisters. Then also I'm gonna see if I can pick up a pocket knife because I have misplaced my good pocket knife and my other one is broken. So we're gonna go in, get the stuff, and get going. This place right there is where we're going. All right, so I've got here a bear canister. These things are really big and it's heavy. That's gonna be a real pain to put in my bag, but you have to carry one of these. I wish they had a smaller one. I asked them for an overnight one and this is what they gave me. And that looks like, oh, like I could fit like 3 nights of food in there. The thing is huge. But yeah, this is gonna keep the scent down so that the bears cannot smell my food. And I also bought little home-style chicken pot pie to eat either tonight or in the morning tomorrow. Oh, and the knife, they only had Benchmade there and I really didn't want to drop like 140 bucks on a knife. So I'm gonna see if maybe there's anywhere around here or we might just be rolling with my broken knife. I tried this City Market grocery store right here. They didn't have any sporting goods section. So we're rolling with the pocket knife that we got. I'll have to order one another time. But let's get out to the trail and go get this adventure started. Holy crap, guys. I was actually able to fix the knife. It wasn't locking out all the way, but there was just like a little piece of something that was stuck in there. I got it out. This one is locked now, so we're good to go on the knife. I really can just never get over how beautiful it is out here. I love as soon as you get off like the main highway, you turn down one of these back roads and it's just beautiful ranches, mountains in front of you, and nothing but wide open country. As usual with these Colorado adventures, I'm now off the paved road and onto a dirt road. We got 1.5 miles more to go and then I think we can park and get hiking. If you ever see me driving on an off-road in one of my videos and you want to know how bumpy it is, just keep an eye on my bump gauge here. This one is pretty bumpy because the hula girl is dancing. This road is getting a little crazy here at the end. We're almost done though. We got 0.2 miles left, but not loving the road. I definitely think I just bottomed out. Hopefully we didn't hit anything important. I'm gonna have to check here in a minute. There was just one spot that I really did not like there at the end, but oh my God, is it beautiful up here. Look at that, y'all. I made it to the trailhead and the view is impeccable. Somebody's up here with a pretty cool Jeep right there. Look at this view, y'all, behind me. Woo! I was watching Band of Brothers last week, and this looks like when they get into Austria. Look how pretty. I've got my bear canister filled up. How this works is it's real heavy plastic, and then you put this on there. Seals it up so no scent can get out, and then there's actually these little tabs that you have to press with your fingernails to open it so that a bear cannot get in there and get your food. But look how big that thing is. It's freaking huge. It's as big as my head. This pack has so much stuff in it for just one night of camping. I gotta get a smaller tent to be able to take on these backpacking trips. Also, that bear canister just adds so much girth to it. I'm looking under my truck here because I swear I heard myself bottom out, unless it was just one of my tires slipping. I'm not seeing any damage, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna chill here at the trailhead for just a minute and eat me a chocolate chip muffin, or chocolate muffin. While I'm waiting here, I'm just working on getting my ankles and knees stretched out so they're all limber in case I would catch a hoof on the trail. I don't break or tear or stretch anything. Okay, that muffin was amazing. I smashed it. I'm pretty stretched out now. The wind is picking up a little bit. Feeling a little nervous on this hike. It'll be my first time like kind of hiking and camping out there in Colorado alone. A little bit nervous, but we gotta get going. We might have a little bit of weather rolling later, which I don't love. I do have my rain jacket. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad out there, but we should be good. I've started out on the trail. I've got a pretty good decline for the first little bit. I've got my all trails, I've got the map downloaded on the app. That'll help me make sure I'm going the right way, following the trail, and we'll just keep moving down this hill into this valley down here, and then I think we gotta go that way. I've come to my first creek crossing right here. There's a nice little bridge. Beautiful little stream. I did bring my water filter so I could fill up my water if I needed to, but we're all good, so we're just gonna keep trucking. I've come here to another creek and I'm pretty sure I have to cross this one. You can see some deer tracks right there. That's pretty cool. I am not loving the look of the sky that way. Hoping that weather doesn't come on to us. Well, shoes are off. Here goes nothing. Oh God, that's slippery. That water is pretty cold and I don't want to slip and fall in the mud. A little muddy on the bottom. I've got all my gear and my gun on my hip. Oh boy. All right, now I've got to a rocky bottom. The water's moving a little fast, but wish I brought sandals with me. Oh, I just hit a rock. Oh, it's so cold. This sucks. Oh. I made it. Thank God. Oh, I hit my toe on a rock. That hurt. If you're gonna come do this hike, maybe bring some hiking sticks, some trekking poles, help you get through that river better, and a pair of flip-flops wouldn't hurt too. Okay, I don't think I have to cross it again. On the way back, maybe I'll just leave my shoes on because I'll be close to the car, but I didn't want to get my feet soaked. All right, I'm ready to go again. One good thing is I wore my merino wool socks. Merino wool dries super fast. It'll wick sweat. Doesn't get stinky when it dries, so merino wool, good to go. Down there, y'all, we got a river that rolls through there. Looks like it's kind of high right now. It's spreading out some. You can see the main part of the river over there, and then some little like tributaries that run off it. Well, I was drunk the day my mom got out of prison, and I went to pick her up in the rain. So check this out. We do a 180. Look at those mountains behind me. Phew. Also, the sky looks more clear now, so that's good. I was getting a little worried about the weather, but hopefully it won't hit us. Onward. Feeling a little lonely out here today. I think next time I do an overnight hike, I'm gonna drag someone along. It's a little more, you get a little scared and nervous when you're by yourself. Something happens, it's just nice to have someone there with you, keep you company. That right there is very dangerous. You get stuck under there, you are not doing good. You might be a goner. A lot of the ways people like end up drowning and stuff isn't just from fast moving water. So you get in that fast water and then you get swept under a tree, and those trees act like big nets underwater, and all those branches sticking out, you can't get through them. Just look at the size of this tree that is cut here. That is crazy. How many years old do you think that thing is? Look at all those lines. Got to be a few hundred years old. I've got another creek to cross here. I'm gonna try not to get my feet wet. Easier said than done. Oh. Especially with all this weight on my back climbing over rocks. I'm almost 3 miles in. I had a little too many whiskey and cokes last night. I'm not feeling 100% greatest today, but hoping this hike will get that out of me. The sky is pretty gray right now, but it's not raining, so that's good. This pack is feeling mighty heavy today. You know, when you're looking at the route on a map, it looks a lot easier. Then you get out here, and it's not so easy. I'm sweating. Well, that would be a pretty cool spot to camp down there. So that's, if you go that way, it's the Capitol Ditch Trail. This way, the way we're going is Capitol Lake and the Capitol Creek Trail. Check out that right there, y'all. That is either probably a deer. Looks pretty small, so I'm assuming that's a deer carcass. Pretty old one. All rotted away, eaten away. It's still pretty gray out, no rain yet. This view behind me is so crazy. Wow, so dramatic. The sky's a little gray. I did feel a couple sprinkles, but I'm not feeling them right now. So no rain, fingers crossed. Look at that right there. That's a big old thing of snow. I don't know if I go over it or around it. I think probably around it. I'm walking around the snow so I don't post hole through it and get wet or stuck or something. This moss right here hanging off is pretty cool. As I duck under the tree, there's a gate up here. I still have not seen anyone on this trail, but I've come to a fence with a gate. It says permit boundary, permit required for camping beyond this point. I bought the permit, it was 16 bucks. Come on, gate. That is a rickety gate. There we go. Grazing allotment boundary, please close the gate. So there must be some cattle or something that grazes out here. Look at those little flowers right there, y'all. Those are cool. Mom, if you watch my videos, leave a comment and let me know what kind of flowers those are, since you're the expert. In this area, you can see that there's been a rock slide at some point, or an avalanche that caused all these rocks to come down from up on this mountain. Pretty wild. You can just see, look at all that. Base of that tree, it just took all this out. Well, this sucks. It started to rain. I hope it doesn't rain hard. I just want to get to my campsite. Whew, come on, keep going. I went ahead and threw my rain jacket on, and it stopped raining as soon as I did. I gotta cross this creek right here behind me, and it's a lot faster than any other ones, and I really don't want to take my boots off. So I'm trying to find a good place to get across. Mission accomplished. I'm not gonna lie, this is getting a little more extreme than I thought it would be. I had to cross this whole snow pass, go all the way up there, and it's a pretty steep incline. And I don't have shoes with, I don't have crampons or trekking poles. All right, yo, I didn't make it to my campsite and I have some awful weather rolling in behind me. So I'm actually just gonna set up my tent right here, I think, and hunker down here. Try to let this storm pass over, and I'll probably just stay right here tonight. See if I can get out of the wind a little bit. Oh, this sucks. All right, I got the tent set up. It's not looking good. Lightning's coming in. I did not think it was gonna be this bad tonight. I'm just gonna get in the tent and hunker down. Of course, the inside of my tent got soaked when I was setting it up. I did get my sleeping pad set up, so that's good. It is raining hard. There's lightning. Not gonna lie, I'm a little scared. I just need to wait this out. Hopefully it passes over quick and I can just chill here tonight. Whew, man. Might have gotten in a little bit over my head, but I didn't think it was gonna storm this bad. It's a good thing I set this tent up when I did. I didn't go any farther, or I'd have been setting it up in just a downpour. What I'm really most scared of is the lightning, because we're up high. I'll tell y'all, this really sucks. I just want this rain to stop. I should have, I passed the campsite like 30 minutes before I set up here. I should have set up right there. I wanted to make it up to the lake though. Thankfully now it has stopped raining, and seems like the wind has stopped too. Thank the Lord. Got pretty wet in here, trying to just stay in my sleeping bag to keep dry and warm. I'm a little wet, but I'm doing all right. I should have gotten the tent, like the fly on it, pinned out, because it's right next to the actual tent, and then the condensation from the rain and stuff comes through. So next time I need to do that. Yeah, I'm just chilling here for now, playing some games on my phone. It's past 8 o'clock now, so just hunkering down for the night, waiting for the morning. It's 4:50 a.m. and it's raining again. Pretty handy. Hopefully it gets light and eases up soon. Morning, y'all. It finally stopped raining, which is good. It looks like the sun's gonna be coming out. It's 6:34. I put my socks in my bottom of my sleeping bag to dry them out, which worked pretty well. Saw that on Outdoor Boys. Yeah, I'm gonna get everything packed up and get going back to the truck. Well, y'all, what do you say we get out of here? That, I'm not gonna lie, was one of the lonelier and scarier nights I've ever had in the wilderness. It was storming real bad. I was pretty scared, but we made it all right. And yeah, I'm ready to get out of here. I hope the sun comes out, because I'm a little cold right now. I didn't do a ton of filming of the storm last night, but man, it was bad. The tent held up good though. Somehow yesterday when I walked in, I followed some footprints of somebody who had come either the day before or something up there. There was actually this path right here, and I'm pretty sure 5 was the one I actually booked. So I I just camped right over there. I wasn't too far, but if I'd paid a little more attention, I'd have probably made it to my actual campsite because I passed it on the way. Yep, and there's another campsite right there, another one over there. I'm a knucklehead, I walked right past them. There's number 8. Well, this is the fun part. We've got really wet snow. Just rained on it, which makes it extra slippery. No trekking poles, no crampons. Just me and my boots. Sliding down sideways. Whew. I don't know about to you guys, but that looks like a bear track to me. Seems pretty fresh too. So I'm gonna have to make a lot of noise moving through here. Just saw another deer, but I wasn't quick enough to get it on video. It was a bigger one. It was a doe though. I want to go back down and get high by the sea there with a tin cup full of chalice, and I'll be chewing on a honeysuckle vine. I want to go back to the islands where the shrimp boats tie up to the pilings. Good old Jimmy Buffett, the legend. You know, a couple years ago, right, probably when I was in high school, I was gonna go to a Jimmy Buffett concert in Pittsburgh, and I didn't go. And now I regret that, because you can't go to one now. So, buy the ticket and go to the concert. That's my advice. I just passed the first people I have seen since coming out here. A couple are runners, they're running, I'm walking. Still tired, so yeah, finally saw some peeps, which was nice. How am I doing? Don't you know? Hello.
A couple days ago.
I passed more people, guys. That's 5 people now I've seen. Ooh. I just saw some kind of snake in here. It slithered in. I'm not sure what it was, but slithered right in there. Check that out right there, y'all. That is another big bear track. So I'm gonna have to be loud going through there so I don't spook any. You can see there's one there, and then right there. That's pretty fresh, looks like. Here's another look at those tracks. Pretty big size one right there. So I keep seeing down here these bear tracks, and you can tell by where the nails go into the mud. See right there? You can see its paws and then its nails. He must have just been following this trail either this morning or last night. So I didn't see those yesterday, but I'm being very loud so I don't spook it if it's still out here. Hopefully not. And I just saw my 3rd deer of the hike. That is a lot of bear poop right there. I've made it back here to the bigger river crossing, and it's definitely probably a little higher and faster than yesterday with all that rain. My feet are already soaked, as you can see, so we're just going boots on straight through. Let's try not to fall. It's gonna be cold. Oh yeah, that's cold. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Up to the knees. Yep. Oh yeah, it's about to get muddy. Oh my god, that's so cold. Phew. All right. This last little incline is brutal. If you were looking that way, it wouldn't be as bad because you'd have a good view. But you're looking into the shrubs, and it's brutal. Why can't hills be just as easy to go up as they are to go down? There she is. Oh. Capitol Creek Trail, done. There's the truck. Man, y'all, that was legit. Whew. Of course, they put that last like 20% incline right at the end. Well, I didn't make any food last night, so I think I'll go ahead and make me some food real quick. I kind of just hauled this bear canister out there for no reason because I didn't even eat. With it storming last night, I did not want to go outside and cook. I was being a little scaredy cat too, so now we'll cook though. It was, at least the actual weight was a good workout. I know you guys didn't have the whole experience, but it was storming so bad last night. When I set that tent up, I was worried that my tent was gonna collapse on me or break. That the rain, the rain sleeve thing that goes on top, the rain fly, I thought that might fly away. Then there was the lightning everywhere, and I was up on top of a mountain where you don't want to be with lightning. Next time I need to do a better job checking the weather. For my meal, I'm going with Mountain House chicken fried rice. I've had this one for a while, so we'll eat this one today. It says add 1.5 cups of boiling water as usual, but I can't remember how many milliliters that is because my thing only has measurements for milliliters and ounces, so we're gonna have to play it by ear. Okay, problem solved. It says on here that 1.5 cups is 12 fluid ounces or 355 milliliters. Oh no. Little word to the wise, do not use a knife to stir or you're gonna, slice right through the bottom. Yay! Oh yeah, look at that right there, y'all. That looks so good. Let's get her all final mixed. And now to give her a taste. After barely eating yesterday, this is as good as it gets. And I just noticed this on Mountain House. They have a quote on the bottom. This one's Mark Twain. It says, "Don't tell fish stories where the people know you, but particularly don't tell them where they know the fish." Some wise words there if you're telling some tall fish tales. The one good thing about me not eating while I was out there was that meant that I didn't have to dig a hole and go to the bathroom in the woods. Part of me is like, oh, it'd be cool if they came out here and regraded these roads, but then also that's what makes part of it kind of fun. As long as nothing happens to my truck, I'm okay with them. But the moment something happens, I want them regraded. Y'all, check out that house right there. Look at that huge solar panel. That's what you call off-grid. He's like halfway up here to the Capitol Peak trailhead. He's got his own little slice of heaven. I'm still on a dirt road here, but I'm gonna be off it pretty soon. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. That was definitely probably the most like scared I've been for a bit there in the outdoors. I've spent a lot of time in the woods, and I've spent a lot of time alone in the woods and traveling, but just out here it's a different thing because I had like no service practically the entire time. That storm was really serious. Like, you do not want to be up in the mountains when it's lightning, and it was lightning all around me. The wind was whipping, and that was a serious hike too. That was one of the harder hikes I've ever done. It was 6.5 miles out there. Then I couldn't find my campsite, so we had to just pitch the tent up there and hunker down. Pouring down rain. I didn't eat anything. It's just crazy out here. And then coming back, I followed those bear tracks for probably 2 miles at least, because I just kept seeing them the whole way, and it seemed like they were getting, you know, fresher and fresher, like I was making ground on him. I saw some of his poop there. They looked really fresh. It just rained last night, so that's why I could tell they were super fresh. Coming down also, it was slippery on the way down, so I couldn't, you know, be flying down. I had to take my time still. Just it was a wild time, but I'm happy I did it. Going and spending a night in the deep wilderness alone, something I wanted to do. Somewhere where, you know, there's mountain lions, there's moose, there's bears, there's all sorts of things, all sorts of hazards and risks. And if you get screwed out there, you're pretty screwed. I have to get, if I'm doing that kind of stuff again, I'm gonna have to get like a satellite phone and inReach in case something would go wrong, because I was a little nervous just not having any service. You know, what if I roll an ankle or something? That could really put a damper on the whole thing. Anyways though, beautiful day. I have the day off, a sense of accomplishment, and yeah, another experience under my belt. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. Get outside of your comfort zone. Be safe while doing it though, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll have another video very soon. Guess what, guys? We're going to Ireland. 10 days in Ireland. It's gonna be amazing. We'll see you on that video. Like, subscribe, share with a friend. We'll see you right back here very soon. Peace out, y'all. Peace.